Hello! What up? Back for chapter 22, The Hunt. The Cullens are in their boy band pose, trying to look intimidating, but also chill and friendly, as the three stranger vampires are headed their way to play some baseball. And that's it, right? That's it.
Yeah, just some
baseball.
Some baseball, got it. Home runs and stuff. By the time the strangers entered the clearing, their faces were already so well known to me that it felt as though I were recognizing them rather than seeing them for the first time.
Because he's played this vision over and over that Alice had.
It's like when you stalk someone online before you actually meet them in person and have to pretend like you don't know all these things about them.
Yeah, Claire Crawley. We know. This is James, Victoria, and Laurent, three nomad vampires who are passing through the Pacific Northwest. They are very scary. James is plain looking, but the leader and the most scary. Laurent is French and kind of nice.
And supposedly extremely attractive, even for a vampire.
Yeah.
The male in the lead was tall and handsomer than average, even for a vampire.
Oh my God. He must be so sexy.
Like, what does that even mean?
Ooh. And then the fiery redhead is Victoria, who will remain an antagonist for 3 more books.
The three vampires were very aware of Emmett hulking beside Carlisle.
And I mean, who isn't? The beefcake.
The beefcake.
The beefcake.
The big man.
The big man.
Laurent was distracted by Rosalie. I wonder if she's mated. They are in even numbers. But he's like, I've never seen another vampire that's good looking for a vampire.
Yeah. Like, wait, I'm hot even for a vampire. She's hot even for a vampire. Perhaps it is meant to be.
Je t'aime. I have finally met in the match.
The two males seemed unable to keep their eyes off Emmett for long either.
I found myself appraising my brother. He seemed even bigger than usual tonight, and there was something unnerving about his taut stillness.
He's flexing. His traps are popping out. He's just hulking out. Gains.
I'm picturing just this like big dark form, Shinigami. Just Carlisle's like, hello, friends. I am Carlisle, the nicest vampire you will ever meet.
Hello, amigos.
Brethren, how goes it?
Laurent says, we thought we had a game. His thoughts are not actually on the game. He's just thinking about getting to know Rosalie better. Maybe that's why Emmett's so jacked right now. Carlisle's like, I am the nicest vampire you will ever meet, and he gestures vaguely to everyone, trying his hardest to be like, these are not humans.
These are not the droids you're looking for. He introduces everybody just vaguely. He's like, that's Jasper, Alice, Emmett, Esme, and you know. You've met him. You know him.
We're all friends here.
Anyway, the main thing is I'm Carlisle.
Hello. And then Edward's like, wait a minute. Where the f is Jasper right now?
Oh, there he is. I glanced at him from the corner of my eye and found myself so incredibly bored.
Whatever.
It seemed as if there could be nothing less interesting in the world than this nondescript vampire standing docilely to one side of our grouping.
Nondescript?
Docile? Jasper! Jasper was concentrating so hard on that. Had he been human, his body would have been dripping with sweat. I'd never seen him do this before, or even guessed that it was possible. Was this something he developed during his years in the South? Camouflage?
New cool ability that we didn't know Jasper had. He can make everyone around him so bored with himself and others around him that they're like not even looking at him, Alice, Esme, or Bella.
Yeah, he's protecting everybody under this camouflage spell of boring. So that's pretty lit.
Good job, Jasper. Shining like a star.
Mooting everyone bored. Gratitude swamped me.
Carlisle's keeping everyone entertained with some mediocre stand-up, and it's working.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh my God, this guy's great. This guy's great. Who is this guy?
Oh, we're vibing right now.
Yeah, Laurent is like, oh my God, I want to be this guy.
Yes, what is the deal with him? Would he want to be my friend? I hope. Edward realizes that Jasper is trying to make him feel menacing, and he's like, ooh, okay, I'm gonna lean in. Scary.
Yeah.
Scary.
Because then they'll be like, he's erratic. What's he gonna do? He could just
do?
go like, unpredictable. I realized that Jasper was presenting what he wanted, and that included me on edge, a threat, a distraction. Well, I could certainly lean into that role.
Laurent is like do you have room for a few more players in your baseball game? And Carlisle's like, no, we were just finishing up actually, but we'd be interested in another time, maybe. Carlisle's easy friendliness, along with Jasper's influence, was winning them over. It's working, and Laurent is absorbing Carlisle's poison confidence. He wanted to know more about us. He wondered what subterfuge we used to disguise our eyes. And why? Because the Cullens all have golden eyes.
Oh, right.
And the other, and James, Laurent, and Victoria have red eyes because they drink human blood.
Okay, so wait, Laurent's just like, what is this? They have yellow eyes. Oh, and he's a really nice, funny guy.
Les yeux sont jaunes.
Stephenie kind of slept.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
They mentioned that they have a house nearby, that they have a permanent residence here. And Laurent's like, oh, quoi?
Comment dire? How do you manage that?
And they're like, oh yeah, we also know a family in Denali.
In Alaska.
Yeah, who does the same thing. And Laurent is just like, my mind is blown.
My mind is blown.
I cannot comprehend.
How is this possible?
This is so chill.
So it's going pretty well. Everyone's still obviously on edge, but Jasper's mooting everyone bored. Carlisle is doing a great job at keeping things chill and friendly. So Carlisle says, please don't take offense, but we'd appreciate if you refrain from hunting in this immediate area. We have to stay inconspicuous, like you understand.
Yeah.
Like, please, don't take offense. And Laurent is like, oh no,
Never.
no offense felt at all. So Carlisle just invites them over. He's like, hey, I've got an idea. We'll be like, hey, you should come back to our house, and that way my fam can split up and get Bella out of here. So he's like, why don't you come over and we can tell you more about our cool lifestyle, how we maintain a permanent residence, and why our eyes are so cool looking and gold.
Yeah, and Laurent's like, I would love to join this cult.
Absolutely.
He's like, we haven't had the chance to clean up in a while. He's like, I know there is a stereotype that we French, we do not bathe, but we do.
But we do, and if I come to your house, may I please take a shower?
They're all gonna split up. They're gonna take the new group to the house. It's all gonna be good. And then all of a sudden, Alice's vision shifts. Oh no. It all ends in a fight now. Why?
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 Like, why?
It all ends in a fight now?
Things were going so well, and now it's gonna end up a fight? Like, why? Why? Sometimes the future is set in stone. Things like weather patterns, those are up to the gods. That's up to fate. That's not up to decisions that we make. So the wind is gonna blow, and it's gonna blow Bella's scent and misplace all that hair that Edward just made all nice. Blow right into the other vampires, and they're gonna smell her, and they're gonna know that Bella's there and that she's human and that she's so tasty.
Bella's scent, fresh and immediate, wafted directly into the strangers' faces. The breeze blows, it's his city. Everyone's like, James is crouched, Edward's crouched, Emmett's probably like, and it's chaos.
It's chaos.
James thrust forward into a crouch. His mind was empty, but the thought of the hunt. Everyone's just like, rear! Of course, Edward crouches in front of Bella, ready to launch myself into the hunter before he could get any closer to her. All my abilities concentrated on his thoughts. I roared a warning at him. Nice. What's this? Laurent cried.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
You brought a snack? Du baguette?
Du baguette? Du fromage?
A what? Emmett was the first one to respond to Laurent. I didn't know if it was Jasper who made it feel as though the ground shook as he took one step closer to the conflict, or if it was just Emmett being Emmett.
Emmett just takes a booming step forward, like it just T-Rexes out at them.
Boom!
She's with us, I heard Carlisle warn in a new voice, friendliness gone. Laurent is like, but I thought we were vibing.
But Carlisle, bro.
James is surprised, like, why you defend? If human here, why no eat?
But also like very presumptuous of you to think that you get to eat this person's meal.
Yeah, you just showed up.
There's not enough for everybody.
You just showed up and now you feel entitled to their picnic?
Yeah, back off.
Everyone knows Esme only brought enough orange slices and Capri Suns for her own family.
Yeah, come on.
At this point, the tension is so high and the vibe is all fight, but Laurent is like, no. If this turns into a fight, like, we are so outnumbered. We're gonna get clapped if we fight right now. So he's trying to diffuse the tension. He says, it appears we have a lot to learn about each other.
Oh, so diplomatic.
C'est la vie. Everyone else is freaking out, but James is elated. He's like, oh yes, this is gonna be the best hunt ever. Such a challenge. He's like, okay, I'm planning. I'm getting ready to start the plan for my hunt. I got my color-coded binders. I got my strong reinforced tabs. I'm gonna start to get my shit together. Laurent is like, okay, I can see this is a problem. We will not hunt the human girl. And James thinks to Laurent, I will kill you if you get in my way. If you take this away from me,
You literally kill you. Dare you speak for me?
Speak for yourself, Laurent.
James was easily provoked, I decided.
We only attack when we're provoked.
We won't fight unless we're provoked.
Carlisle's like, okay, let's go back home. We'll show you the way, Carlisle said, less like an offer and more like a command. Jasper, Rosalie, Esme.
He picks his A team.
Yeah, because he's gonna send the bodyguards with Bella. It's Edward, Emmett for strength, Alice for future seeing, and baby Bella
In the middle.
Jasper did not like this, separating from Alice, especially when things are going poorly. He's like, but I want to protect my girlfriend.
Yeah.
They split up. Bella's bodyguards go with her, Carlisle's A-team goes with him, and Emmett is the last to retreat. And he's just got his eyes on James the whole time, like,
I'm watching you.
I dare you, come at me. What you gonna do?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you run away, kid.
Yeah, you run away, kid.
Let's go, Bella, says Edward. Edward is chafing at their lack of velocity.
They have to walk away slowly so that they don't like tip off the other vampires that this is like a big deal and a chase now. So they have to walk away very slowly, and Edward's like, God!
Yeah, it's like walking away slowly from like a wild animal where you're like, it's good, it's good. There's no conflict here. There's no problem here. No. We're friends.
They get back to the Jeep and Edward hisses at Emmett. He says, strap her in, but it's to the Jeep, so drop her in.
I was vaguely aware of the sound of my own voice, snarling out half-articulated obscenities. He's just like,
Mother swear. Edward's freaking out. Alice is doing his future scan and Emmett's in the back like ready to fight, and Bella's like, where are we going? Hang on, what's happening? I don't know what's happening.
Edward's just like, all I know is go. We're just going and we're going.
We're going. She goes, damn it, Edward, where are you taking me?
We have to get you away from here. Far away. We're going away. Far away. Where no one can find us.
We're going away! Far away! Where they can't find us!
And then Bella's like, no, I can't leave because Charlie, he'd call the FBI and have everyone look for you because I disappeared while I was on a date with you.
Yeah.
Terrible idea. I need to go home, okay? You have to take me home. Calm down, Bella. We've been here before. Not over me, you don't.
No.
Not over me.
She's like, no, Edward, no. She howled at me. No. You can't do this. Emmett was already wondering if he should restrain her. I spoke his name low and hard so he would know that I wanted him to do this. He caught her wrists carefully in his huge hands and immobilized them. She's like, again? Why do the vampires keep doing this to me?
The Cullen boys just love a handcuff. Kinky. Alice is like, Edward, pull over. And Edward's like, stay out of it, Alice!
The whole book, I've been telling you to stay out of it, and now is the time where you like really need to f***ing stay out of it, Alice.
There's no way in hell I'm pulling over. I don't know why you would even think that's a good idea. Edward's like, he's a tracker, Alice. Did you see that? He's a tracker! And Emmett's like, wait, what? He's a tracker?
Emmett, you're the bronze, not the brains in this operation,
Yeah.
okay?
Pull over, Edward. That's not how tonight goes, Alice says.
Does she know something we don't?
Like
Yes.
the future?
She knows the future. Maybe she should stay into it. They're still speeding down the road. Alice is like, can you just pull the f*** over and listen to me?
Yeah.
For once. How many times have I been right in this book?
Yeah.
Countless.
Yeah. Bella's like, Charlie, you can't leave him. The vampire will kill him. Like, my scent is all over that house.
Yeah.
Alice is like, she's right. Pull over. Let's just look at our options, okay?
Yeah, unless you want Bella's dad to die. None of us want that.
Yeah.
Her scent is gonna lead the tracker right to her house.
Yeah, and Bella would never forgive you.
Ever.
Yeah. Edward's foot eases off the pedal. All right, start slowing down a little bit. We're talking about options. Bella's like, we're not leaving Charlie. Emmett says, we have to take her back home. Edward says no. There's nothing we can, we just have to leave. The only option is to leave. There's another option. Alice says, oh, what?
Another option.
Well, there's another option. Like, you know, you could make Bella here. And Edward's like,
There is no other option, Alice. No.
This is all very surface level between the two of them because Bella cannot know that that's an option.
you didn't see. You don't understand. Once he commits to a hunt, he's unshakable. We'd have to kill him. Emmett looked at me like I was being slow. Of course we have to kill him.
Emmett's like, I thought that was the whole plan.
Yeah,
like,
let's just kill him.
I've been so pumped. Like, I get to kill him.
Yeah, the odds are very much on our side here.
Yeah, okay.
Bella's like, does anyone want to hear my plan?
And Edward's like, no. When have we ever cared about what you want, Bella?
Yeah, I'm not asking your input on anything ever.
Ever.
Okay. Bella's like, why don't you take me home? I'll say I'm going to Phoenix and say I hate forks. And then the tracker will think I'm going to Phoenix, but I'm not actually going to Phoenix. And then we'll send him on a wild goose chase.
You take me back. I tell my dad I want to go home to Phoenix. I pack my bags. We wait till this tracker is watching, and then we run. He'll follow us and leave Charlie alone. Charlie won't call the FBI on your family. Then you can take me any damn place you want. And then Emmett's like, it's not a bad idea, actually. Emmett's like, Edward, he's not getting through us. Like, we have so many numbers. We can
Look at me.
Look at me.
Alice checks the future and she's like, I don't see him attacking, so I feel like we gotta
It's like gonna work.
go do this
gonna
plan.
work.
Then Bella says, I demand that you take me home. Bella
now.
ordered, working to make her voice sound more assertive. Please, she whispered. I demand you take me home. Please. Fine. Fine. We're going through with the plan. Whatever.
Edward is like, okay, fine. You're leaving tonight whether the tracker sees or not, I told Bella, feeling too defeated to look up. You tell Charlie that you can't stand another minute in Forks. Tell him whatever story works. Pack the first things your hands touch and then get in your truck. I don't care what he says to you. You have 15 minutes. Do you hear me? 15 minutes. From the time you cross the doorstep. Isabella.
Young lady. Also, he's like, the first things that you touch, and like, what if the first thing she touches is just like a USB or
a CD player?
Just like, I guess I'm bringing these. No change of clothes, only breath mints.
And then they realize Bella and Edward are gonna have to split up for this part of the plan if she's gonna make it out, because Charlie is gonna get suspicious if Bella and Edward both mysteriously disappear the next day.
But leave Bella? I can't do that.
I can't.
Emmett should stay too. He's definitely got a decent eye full of Emmett. So she's like, I need you guys to stay and scare off the tracker.
And be scary.
Then Edward's like, you think we should let her go alone? Of course not. Jasper and I will take her.
Alice is like, time with my bestie.
And my boyfriend.
This is great.
Yay. I called him her boyfriend, but like they're soulmates.
My
bad.
They're like married.
Let Charlie see you haven't kidnapped me, she continued, and lead this James on a wild goose chase. Make sure he's completely off my trail, then come and meet me. Meet you where? I asked. Phoenix.
Duh.
Hello. No, he'll hear that's where you're going, I reminded her. And you'll make that look like it's a ruse.
Obviously.
He'll never believe I'm going where I say I'm going, says Bella the genius.
A genius. She's so astute. And then Emmett's like, she's diabolical.
Love this plan, bro.
Little sis, you're doing great.
Wow, like saying you're going somewhere and then thinking he won't think that you're going there, but then you go there.
Big brain
Oh,
plan.
man. Edward's finally just agreeing, not very enthusiastically. If you let anything happen to yourself, anything at all, I'm holding you personally responsible. Do you understand that? And Bella's like, I mean, yeah, it would be my fault, so.
Bella, if you die, I will kill you. I'll be so mad.
And then finally, Edward's like, can Jasper handle this? Because Jasper's the thirstiest of them all.
Not thirsty, bitch.
Yeah, and then Alice is like, oh my God, give him some credit, Edward. He's so full. He can't even get up and run after her. He's been eating all day. He just
Remember?
Like,
he hunted right before the game.
I'll get you.
Edward says, can you handle this? And Alice snarls at him long and loud, a disturbingly ferocious sound that echoed against the Jeep's glass and pushed Bella's heart into a sprint. Alice can be scary.
Yeah, she's like, oh, you want to see scary? I can handle it.
No problem.
I may look like a pixie, but I'm actually a vixen.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Alice is just low-key excited that she gets to spend more time with Bella. She's like, this was my plan all along.
Girls trip!
Edward's like, okay, I trust that you guys can handle yourselves. But, Alice, I don't want you telling Bella anything about her other vampire future and that possibility. You can't even tell her how vampires get made, okay? So he says, keep your opinions to yourself. And Alice is like, no.
Sure. Fingers crossed behind my head.
The chapter ends there, so we don't actually know what she says, but will she keep her opinions to herself? IDK.
I don't know.
Is the plan gonna work?
I really hope so.
I really hope so, otherwise this whole book was for naught. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.
We love hearing from you guys. This has been chapter 22,
The Hunt.
We love you guys. Thank you.
Bye!